This is an old Honda XR500. I'm doing some work on it. One of the unusual features about this engine is it's got a reed valve. So a reed valve 4-stroke engine. And before I put the carburetor back on, I've got the video camera out, and I wanted to show that this engine is in fact equipped with a reed valve. Right in there. This engine has a 4-valve head, 2 intake and 2 exhaust valves. However, the engine, as I was showing earlier, also has the addition of the reed valve. So my understanding is what Honda was trying to do was improve the low-end power on the engine. So way back when I was about 15 years old, I had a 79 XR500. That was the twin shock version, twin shock rear suspension. And from what I remember, that bike, it had the low-end power was fine. Also, what I understand is that the reed valve on this engine, so that I think this is 81 and 82 that they had the reed valve. So what it can actually do is restrict the airflow as the airflow is increased. So possibly already in the mid-range and likely in the top end, the power is actually diminished somewhat. So exactly when that would start or how much, that I don't know. It's a bit of speculation, but I think it's some maybe some common sense logic I think applies there as well. So I'm not an expert on all that, but a little bit from what I've read and some of my own personal input into that as well. So I'd be curious what this engine would do with the reed valve removed, and see how the engine, what kind of power it makes like that, and then also what would it do if it had larger exhaust. I don't know, it just seems like it looks, they look small for that size of a cylinder, but then there's also the cooling fins, which make the cylinder actually look bigger than it actually is. Anyways, so figured I would show that before I get that carburetor back on there. Anyways guys, thanks for checking out another video.